Hey, what it is, YouTube? It's your boy Poppa Dozier, CampaignSG. I'm back with another video, man. Hey, before I get into it, y'all already know, man, I just want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all, all my campers out there rocking with the channel, helping me grow, man. I rock with y'all for real. If you don't know, I got monetized in less than 90 days, so I worked on the ebook with a video breakdown, just explaining what I did to get to that point. Just explaining my steps, and I'm no expert or nothing like that, but if you interested in starting you a YouTube channel, man, go check out the ebook on the website, and also go grab you some merch, man. CampaignSGLiving.com. Hey, man, I was just looking at some videos, man, and came across a few of these videos, which I came across them before, but I kind of went down a little rabbit hole. But like, it's people out here really taking extreme sacrifices, man, and living out their car. I think some of them call it van life. Some people living out of cars, man. Like, I was looking at these videos, and it's for different reasons. Some people just going to the extreme of wanting to get ahead, and they just like, I'm gonna live out my car. I ain't gotta worry about no rent. I ain't gotta worry about no light bill, no cable bill. Some people doing it for them reasons, and then you got other people doing it because it's just too expensive out here, and they probably can't afford some of this stuff. You feel me? And I'm looking at these videos, and I'm like, damn, man, like people really go to the extreme. Some people really, it make you be grateful too. It make me be grateful. It make me look at life like, man, there is always somebody who going through something worse, and not saying everybody in these circumstances going through bad times, because some people making a choice to do this. To be honest, you got some people who living out their car who got a way better chance of getting ahead than a regular person who finna pay the expensive rent and live in live the regular way. So just looking at that, man, it was like, I'm just looking at it. I see one lady. Like, one lady, she got a cat. She got a small little 2002, I think, Honda or Toyota or something like that. Man, she got somewhere where she could use the restroom, man, like a toilet. She got, like, it's like she got a whole rundown out her car, and I'm like, and she live in the woods. I see a lot of them be living in the woods, but I'm like, damn, man, that go back to, like in her situation, the lady I'm talking about, she was just talking about how when she first got her first apartment, COVID happened, and then she couldn't afford that, and it's like, damn, man, that's messed up. Like, this lady living out her car, but she making the best of it. But if you watch my channel, then you already probably see where I'm about to get at with this. Like, the way I think, the way I'm looking at it is like, first of all, it just make me grateful. Everybody just got to be grateful for whatever situation you in, especially if you got the ability to better it. You got to be grateful. Real talk, man. Like, you got to be grateful. But then another thing, it just make me say, man, bro, every day I'ma just get up and grind, man. No matter what the circumstances is, man, I'ma get up and grind. We got to get up and grind every day, man. Like, for real, like, because everybody, everybody got different circumstances. There's people with kids, there's people with all type of stuff, so everybody can't just go and live out their car like that. So it's like, man, you got to just get up and grind, man. No complaining about how expensive it is out here and all the bad stuff, the economy. We can't complain about that because it's still gonna be what it is. Like, us complaining not gonna do nothing. We just got to get out here and really grind and go harder than you ever went before. Like, if you feel like you going hard right now, I don't know, man, do something to make yourself go harder. And y'all know, when I be talking like this, it be messages to me. I'm talking to myself, like, get up and grind harder, man. Cause just seeing people living out their car, it's like, damn, man, shit real out here. You feel me? Like, people, people, it's real out here. That's what make me think. Like, that's what it make me think. Like, man, it's really real out here, man. One of my subscribers commented about something. I ain't gonna get into that, man. I ain't getting into nothing negative, man. I'm cut from a different cloth than a lot of these internet niggas, man. But one of my subscribers was just saying, like, how people just, like, people kind of like just so comfortable, and a lot of people just one slip up away from being homeless. And it's like, bro, that's crazy. You feel me? For real. Like, the worst thing is to get comfortable. You know, the worst thing is to get comfortable, but this ain't really about that. Well, that play a part too. Not saying the people who living in their cars comfortable, because you got the flip side. You got people who literally going to get them a van, a nice van. They decking it out and they going out living in it, and now they don't got to deal with the stuff that people in society dealing with and can't get ahead and stuff like that. So I salute that. I salute both sides. You know, the people who is too hard for you still figuring out a way to survive out here, and the people who told themselves, man, I ain't about to deal with this expensive everything, the economy. I'm about to go to the extreme and do this. I could respect that too, because like I say, they could get ahead way faster than, way easier, not easier, but way faster than the average person who got to deal with the expenses of rent and how expensive everything is. Because let's just say two people make, let's just say $4,000 a month, just something basic, $4,000 a month. I ain't gonna say basic, because that's decent money, but, and you got one person who make these $4,000 a month, and they expenses come up to $3,000 a month, including all their bills, and then you got this other person, their expenses come up to $500 a month. Like, who got the advantage? You know, so this person might be living out their van, living out their car, but they still getting up, going to work. Or some people was doing DoorDash and Uber and using their car as an asset, and they got all this extra money to get ahead, you know. And then you got the people who just, you know, who got to deal with, who got to pay the expensive rent and stuff like that. And it's hard to get ahead. You know, everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody went through it, but people going through it, it's real, you know. So it all come back to, like, man, go so hard, bro. Go so hard that none of this stuff even matter no more. And it's gonna always matter, but once you get that abundance mindset, like I always say, like, why it's always gonna be a group of people who's struggling in life, and while that group of people struggling, it's another group of people who flourishing. So you kind of just gotta pick your poison. You know, you gotta pick what group you want to be. You know, even if you coming from the struggle, like a lot of people coming from the struggle. I'm coming from the struggle. You know, I came from the struggle, but that don't mean that the trajectory of your life gotta just be struggling. You know, I'm messing up the word, can't even pronounce it right. But yeah, man, y'all get what I'm saying though. Like, just because you coming from that don't mean that you gotta live like that forever. You know, you just gotta have the right mindset, man. And when I see these people living out their cars, especially the people who just told themselves they gon', even if it was too expensive and you went to live out your car, I still could respect it, because now you in a position where you could elevate faster. And it's like, it's just crazy to see that though, man. This internet opened up so much, like, you could just see so much different stuff. Like, you could be where I'm at, and I could be seeing how people living in Chicago and New York and different countries and stuff, and vice versa. And it's like, you just, you know, it just give you a bigger outlook on life. Like, when I look at that type of stuff, you know, I take that type of stuff like serious. Like, boy, man, you know, I gotta, it ain't no space to just be comfortable. You know, it ain't no space to be comfortable out here. You know, I don't want to sound like you got to be so hard on yourself, but me personally, man, where I want to go at in life, I'm gonna enjoy my life now, but at the same time, I'm a, you know, I just told myself, man, I just want to, you know, really put that work in and deserve to get to the places I want to get to. And that's the type of mentality we gotta have, like, where you really deserve to get to where you want to get to, man. But yeah, man, like, you know, what y'all think about that though, man, as far as people living out their cars? And, you know, because I think it's kind of smart depending on the person's circumstances. I think it's smart, you know, especially the people who getting them a van, a nice van, and they really just going on this adventure, you know, probably for a year or two or however long. It's one YouTuber on here who I be watching his content, and he been doing YouTube for a while now. He got over, like, I think 200,000 subscribers, and he been doing this for a long time. And I know he doing good financially, because if he's still living out his car and he doing good, like YouTube and whatever else he got going on, it's like, man, I just could respect the extreme sacrifice people willing to take. Like, that's what I could respect, because to be honest, like, I'm noticing that as I get older, like, to get to a certain level in life, especially depending on where you come from, you gotta take extreme sacrifices, bro. Like, extreme sacrifices, you know, sacrifices that other people not willing to take. Like, I'm gonna be real, it's some sacrifices out there that I see people take that other people willing to take that I'm not willing to take. So you know, we all gotta go our own route. But then there's some sacrifices I'm willing to take that other people not willing to take, you know. So it's like, we all our own person, we all an individual. Like, I ain't never gonna get on here and tell somebody what they gotta do. I'm only speaking of what I think, of my, you know, my opinion of what I'm doing, you know. So everybody their own person, but like, you definitely gotta take extreme sacrifices, you know. You got some people who move away with a few $100s, don't even know where they going at, don't even know what state they going to, but they just do it just to get away from their hometown. And then sometimes you will see 3-4 years later they flourishing, same as these people who living out their cars. You know, some people might look at them like they crazy, but I don't look at them like that. And if I did look at them like they crazy, I'm not getting on the internet talking about it, because I ain't cut from that. You know, I'm gonna let people do what they do. You know, I could salute it, man. It just, you know, it's an eye opener for me, man, just to see like, dang, bro, people taking extreme sacrifices. Or dang, it's really that expensive out here, to the point people living out their cars. But you know, it's always light at the end of the tunnel too. So I don't even look at some people who living out their cars and feel like I feel bad for them. You know, because not saying I don't feel bad, but it's like they doing what they gotta do, and bro, they could be in a better position than everybody out here who just keeping up with the Jones. I ain't even gonna say keeping up with the Jones, because I ain't trying to keep up with the Jones, but I still gotta keep a roof over our head. You know, you know, so it's like, I ain't even gonna say that. It's just, you know, we in America. You gotta live. You know, that's just how it go, man. Well, you don't got to, but like I say, you don't gotta pay rent and stuff like that. You could go live off the grid and stuff, but everybody not willing to do that. I'm not willing to do that. You know, so it's like, I gotta deal with the things that come with trying to keep up out here. Like, a lot of people call it the rat race, and just life, like, you know, just life, you know, life just be life. And you know, so hey, you gotta go through it. You gotta, it's like a game. You gotta try to get better at it, you know. Like I say, man, instead of me trying to level up on a video game, I'm looking at life like a game, you know. But yeah, man, but shout out all the people who is out there living out their cars and stuff, man. I salute y'all for real, man, because, you know, I know it gotta be crazy. Like, the lady was showing how she used, well, she wasn't showing herself use the bathroom, but she just showing, like, she cleared the middle of her back seat, and she got the toilet, and I'm like, damn, bro, that, like, you know, that's crazy, like, to think about, you know, like, and living like this every day. I seen one video, I ain't click on it, but I seen the thumbnail. He said he living out his car, and the whole car got snowed on. I don't know if that's real, man, because I can't even imagine how cold you would be in this car while it's snowing outside like that. But you never know, man. Like, that's why I say, like, everybody going through different struggles. Everybody going, and even if it ain't struggles, everybody just going through different phases of their life, you know. So I don't judge nobody, I don't knock nobody, man, you know. But yeah, man, I just wanted to you know, check in on that, man. I was watching, I went down a little rabbit hole yesterday watching that, so I just wanted to speak on it. But hey, man, appreciate all y'all for real, man. Poppa Dozier, CampaignSG, I'm gone.